welcome back to my channel. This is Laura. Today, since we are in the middle of celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, I thought I would share a recipe with you that I like to make for my family. This is more a little bit of a Tex-Mex theme, but I still think it qualifies. These are some delicious chicken fajita tacos that I like to keep on my meal rotation. Very easy to prepare, not too many ingredients. You can even prep the meat ahead of time or even overnight so you can have a head start on your meal for the day. It's real simple and I thought I would share it with you. And if you are new here, welcome. I sure hope you consider hitting that subscribe button, turn on that little notification bell, and they will notify you every time I upload a video. And if you are a regular here, thanks for spending time with me today. I appreciate you. But before we jump into the video, don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel out a lot, guys. And share the video with family and friends. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Okay, everybody, we are going to start this recipe by getting our chicken together. I am using all chicken thighs. If you want to use chicken breast, by all means, do what you like. It's your kitchen. What I did is I cleaned these up just a little bit, took off some of the fat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to butterfly them a little bit thinner, just a little bit. If they're already too thin for your liking, just leave them as is. And the reasoning behind that is because when I cook them, I want to be able to throw them on the griddle and just stay a couple of minutes on each side and they're ready. So I'm going to keep doing this and then we will put our seasoning in. If you want to cut them smaller so you can handle them, that's fine. Okay, and that's all for this step. Let's get our seasoning in here. I'm going to keep this very simple, like I said. We're going to use the McCormick chicken taco seasoning. Probably not going to put it all because that's not a whole bunch of chicken. I am just going to toss this around, make sure it gets onto everything. Might put a little bit more. I'm going to squeeze in a lemon. This is personal preference. If you don't like the lemon flavor, don't put it in. It's up to you. I personally love it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more. There's nothing better than using your hands in the kitchen. That's the best tool we have. I think it's going to take it all. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, and now I'm going to add a few more things in there. And I'm going to cook these at the end with my tacos. Now this size here is perfect. You don't want your onions too small because you don't want them to fall apart when they're cooking. You still want to have a little bit to put into your taco. So I just slice up my onion just like that. And we're going to pour it into our bowl with our chicken. And then we're just going to give it a little toss in a minute. And then I have some red bell peppers, orange, whatever you want to use, that's up to you. We're just going to slice it into bigger pieces like that. And then maybe some yellow. Okay. Now, if you want spicy, I like spicy in our food. I'm just going to throw in 2 chiles serranos or cut them in half. If you want to remove the seeds, that's up to you. It'll be less spicy. But I think I'm going to leave mine on today. So I'm just going to cut them in half, put them in. Clean this up here. And then we are going to give this a little mix. Get some of that seasoning in there. And if you get an escapee, pop him right back in there. We're going to cover this up with some saran wrap and leave it in the fridge for at least an hour, and then you're going to bring it back to room temperature before we pop it on the griddle. So we will be right back. Okay guys, we are at the stove. What I did is I put my griddle on and I have the fire pretty hot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of olive oil, not vegetable oil, or you can use vegetable oil, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to take a napkin and I'm going to rub it all the way across. Now you're going to see it's going to smoke up a little bit. we're going to start laying our chicken pieces. And you want it really hot because you want it to cook pretty fast. So I see we're at the smoke point. I'm going to take my chicken pieces that I have over here to the side. You hear that searing sound? That's what you're looking for. As you see the chicken is cooking, you start pulling it out. Don't let it get too dry. But like you'll know the pieces, you're gonna let it at least 3 or 4 minutes, about 3 minutes per side, and you're good. You'll find out where your hot spots are here on your griddle. I'm gonna start throwing on my vegetables. And then just give them a toss every once in a little bit. Alright guys, this is almost ready. Look at that chicken. I wish that you could smell this. It smells so delicious. And just give these a little toss. Get those chiles charred a little bit. I cannot wait to try this one. We're just going to give these vegetables a couple of minutes. See how the vegetables char a little bit? Chicken is ready. We're going to take that off. Okay guys, I'm just going to take my piece of chicken and I'm just going to slice it. It just makes it easier to eat in the tortillas. And you just serve it like that. Okay, we're going to prep our tacos. I have my 2 little tortillas here. And then of course you fill them as much as you want. You put your little chicken fajitas in there. See why I like to cut them small like this? Because it's just easier to bite. And then here we go with our vegetables. If you want to put your little vegetables, onion, and there's a little chile, some onion, some bell pepper. Look at that. How delicious. Yummy. And then of course your avocado. And some salsita. Look at that salsita. If you're looking for a recipe, I will have it linked up above. I have some delicious salsas. Look at that. And then I also made some pico de gallo if you like it extra spicy. And there we go. Look at that. How delicious. And how simple that is to make. Alright, let's take a taste so we can finish this out. Okay guys, here we go. These are these chicken fajita tacos. Very easy. I will leave everything linked below. I plated it up with some Spanish rice. And if you want the recipe to that, I have one. I will link it up for you here in the cards up here where the E is. Just take a look there. I have 2 versions of it. So take a look there. We've already added all we're going to add to these. So let's take a bite. These are just so good, guys. So very good. And then if you want to have some beans on the side, some charro beans, I also have a recipe for that. I'm going to leave them linked up here for you. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you give this recipe a try, come back and let us know in the comments how you liked it or what you would change about it. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the content, big thumbs up, really helps the channel. Alright guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Mm.